Oh my goodness. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna complain about the current day. Otherwise, this is another freaking the last 6 videos be another the same thing. Let's do a topic. Let's think of a topic. You know what I was thinking about while I was in the bathroom taking a shit? I was thinking like how can I was thinking like let's name not name. Let's talk about some thoughts about each of the 12 months. That's a little different, a little mix up. Can you go anything? All right, so let's start with January. January is such a freaking long month. Um, it. I know we're gonna talk. I'm gonna mention March and February real quick, but like January should count as like 4 different months in one. Bro, we should cut that shit in half. Something about January is just so long. Like the first to the 31st is like 3 different like arcs of my life. January is mad long, and it's usually mad cold. And as I got older, I don't really do New Year's resolutions. So like, even like the whole like uniqueness of it being the new year, there's like personal development is like what lost on me. I don't make no resolutions, bruh. I feel like if you want to change your life, just change it. It doesn't have to be the new year. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why people do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always nice to have like even numbers to do things or like fresh things like when things turn. But to me, I do New Year's resolutions the way that like I do studying, where it's like if you don't start exactly at like 6 o'clock or whatever, you start at like 6:01, so I'll wait till 6:30, and then it never happens because you just keep waiting for like that perfect even moment, then you let it slip, and then you don't do it. So I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I don't do that shit. But yeah, also January is really cold, so that really sucks. I don't really like snow. I know I live in Canada, but that shit is ash. I don't like snow. I hate driving in it. I hate big snowbanks that like sit on the sidewalks when you're trying to exit a parking lot. You can't see anything. You're just dead ass risking your life to exit a parking lot. Not good. February, in stark contrast to January, February is a pretty cool month. Like, the weather probably still sucks, but at least the month is way shorter. Like you probably settled. Like January is like still kind of celebrating mode because Christmas was like a week ago. But by February, it's just a normal last month. And this isn't even like a single joke because like Valentine's Day, but February is normal last month. I don't give a fuck about February. And it's 28, and also it's randomly like discriminated against. So who told February is allowed to have one day and other days not, and other years not allowed to have one day, an extra day? What the heck? Why do we just pick on February? It's the shortest month in the year, and it gets like optional DLC. That makes no sense to me. Who thought of that? I gotta figure that shit out. Justice for February. You know what I'm saying? Also BHM. um, March is current. March is like a randomly really good month. In like the first like sort of quarter of the year. Um, Hopefully the weather starts getting better. And usually, like, because I'm a college student now, like March is essentially the end of the semester because April is just exams. And if you're me, you freaking just get all assignments. So I'm done school in a week. So March is like a big like it's finally over type of feeling. But there's still some hiccups in it. Usually the weather's still kind of and it's like we have things like today where it snowed or yesterday where it snowed, but then like the rest of the week is like kind of good. So it's kind of bipolar, you know. So like January, is gonna be ass. February is probably still ass. March like kind of teases you a bit, especially with that fucking groundhog. Scott be teasing us, bro. That's why that shit died. Yikes! I don't know if I can say that. Um, March is a lame ass month, but it's like March is the epitome of like I'd rather be boring than bad. There's not really anything happening in March. Like school kind of ramps up, but I mean when you're chewing gum, you don't give a fuck either way. So you know what I'm saying. And then April's a cool month. And April's a month I actually have like sort of like history with. For the longest time, I always saw April as like the worst month like in the year for whatever reason. I don't even have any real memories anymore, but I just the feeling and like the emotions that are like kind of stirred deep within me whenever April is brought up is like it's usually negative. I guess growing up, April was always a month where like lame shit happened. I was gonna say bad, but like that's like grade 7 drama. Like so and so person doesn't like so and so person. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened to be in April. You know, this is like the maximum like weather bipolarness. Sometimes it's mad cold, it's rainy, but the other days it's like really beautiful. You're always teetering on like wearing a hoodie or not, or wearing a jacket or not. But college student wise, April is a nice month. It's usually a break. Like you just have to power through your exam or whatever final assignments, and after that, you do fuck all. You do fuck all. And then the thing about April is that it's just kind of sandwiched between like a kind of good month in March. And low key, the goat. I think May is the goat month. Something about May. My life is always really on the upswing in May. I think a lot of my favorite memories happen in May. Um, it's nice ass month. Weather is finally consistently good, so you can tell I'm a summer guy, kind of. Not really. I don't like summer that much either, but May is that perfect balance of like I just like sunlight and like even like no like thunderstorm or storm weather. It can be a little breezy. I don't mind a bit of a chill, but as long as like it's like standard everyday living. If the sun goes down at like 8 or whatever, and it's like no rain, no snow, no clouds, just like a sunny day. It doesn't have to be like the hottest sunny day. Just like you know, it's like LA type of weather. Where when I was in LA in March, it wasn't that warm, but like at least it's always gonna be mostly sunny. So that's why I like May. May's usually a pretty good month. Shilling Anime North is in May, and you know, back in being a younger person, like back in teenage high school and stuff, like May is like, oh, we're almost there, we're almost out of school. Even though we're Canadians, so June is still a full month of school. May felt like that. Okay, we're almost there. You know what I'm saying? And then May and June are kind of like twins. I think May is the not twins. They're kind of like siblings. I think May is the older brother, like the cooler one. But June has, what I'm saying, like finally getting into summer mode. Like when I was a kid, that means summer break is coming up and shit like that. Um, June's chill. I don't know how much to say about June. I don't want to call it a filler month because it's literally the halfway point of the year, but I feel like May gets all the hype. For me, May is the best out of the first 6 months of the year. If I had to tier the first 6 months, it'd probably be May, March, uh, June. No, it'd be May, June, March, uh, April, February, January. I think that's how I'd tier it. The months for the the first half of the year are biannual. You know what I'm saying? June's okay. Weather's nice. People are usually like finishing up their school and shit if they're a bit younger. Or I feel like people have free time in June. Like we tend to get shit done in June in terms of like socially. So June's a pretty chill month. And then July, the first real month of summer, should be getting hot. I have a lot of good memories in July, but low key it's a fuck month because usually, you know, that is a summer break for me. I didn't really do a lot of summer school, um, like ever. So usually July is just all work. You just pull up to the office, trying not to sweat to death in a polo because you're still trying to uphold like office workplace attire. But it's just so freaking hot, man. AC never fucking working. Yes. I don't like again. Living in Ontario is living in two extremes. It's either like as cold as Winterfell, or it's like a fucking desert. It's too hot. You know what I'm saying? Shit, not right. That's why we'll be getting sick because you just can't handle all these temperatures changing. Still not fully climatized. I still think that shit is BS. But also, you know, on some climate warming shit or global warming shit, like this summer is not summer. It is too hot. It is too hot in the summer, and it's too cold in the winter. This is reaching real extremes here. So it's not the same. It's not the same. Uh, August is usually a good month, but it's a fast one. August is fine. No, I don't really have many things to say about August. It just goes by really quickly. You're kind of counting down till school, but I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm not scared of September school. So okay, school's coming back. If I was a little kid, then August is like so sad because obviously September is like school and shit. But whatever. I don't really care about August. I think it's fine. It's usually still really freaking hot, and I usually disappear during August because my family wants to go somewhere, so that kind of sucks. Like it's like consistently like August we'll like take a camping trip or whatever, and I can't go to motives. August is whatever. And then September. September's a chill month. It's usually still pretty warm. It's also my birthday month, so you know what I'm saying. Chewing gum FC type shit. But September's alright. I think September and like May are kind of equal to me. Like I know September school is just starting, but like it's still September, so school doesn't really start. You don't really care yet, especially in college, because like university. I don't take shit seriously till the end of September, really. So to me, it's just another freaking summer vacation. You just like have the excuse of saying you're going to class, and you don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? The weather's not bad. The sun goes down earlier, which sucks, but like we still get a good amount of sunlight. It's probably not super cold yet. Honestly, some parts of September are just as hot as July. So September's a good month. October is the April of young Aaron's life. October is always a harsh month. I think October, November is like somehow how May and June are like the twin goat months. October, November is like the twin like shit months. October is always a whack month. I feel like all the bad shit in October. It gets mad cold. Sun goes down early. We don't do Halloween no more because we've grown and like the fuck do kids dress up as anyway? You know what I'm saying? But October is a buns month. Don't like October. There's reading week, but it never gets used well. November is a bit better, but it's still a fucking filler month. So November's buns too. Honestly, those two are just like whatever whack ass months. And then December. I love Christmas, but like being an adult is like it sneaks up on you so fast. I kind of miss like um elementary and stuff. They would gas up Christmas so much because I went to a Catholic school and stuff. So every day is something Christmas related. We'd write letters to Santa. We'd make Christmas ornaments. Blah 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 blah. In high school, dude, we were in class till like December 20th. So by the time we finished, like we went on winter break. Like, oh shit, it's Christmas. And there was like no room for any holiday spirit. And then yeah, as an adult, same shit. I just go to work. Like I don't even fucking realize it's like December. You know what I'm saying? Like the countdown to Christmas as a kid, it felt so long. Now it's like December 1st to 20th may as well be like one day. You don't even fucking feel it. Like, oh, it's December fucking 20th. And then it snows, although again, global warming. Sometimes we've had green Christmases. December's usually a pretty good month though. I like December. And then, Happy New Year type shit. Whatever. Fuck that. Okay, video over. It's kind of a lame ass video, but like I really didn't want to just whine it. Shit. Just didn't want to whine at the camera again. So yeah, I got a bit of a topic here. But yeah, no. Yeah, no. Whatever.